Whatever happens in your life is something you are capable of carrying. If you weren't, it would not have happened. This sentence is not meant to comfort you when you feel weak. It is not meant to soften pain for a moment. It is a quiet truth about how life actually works. Life does not randomly place a person into a situation they are completely incapable of handling. It only feels that way when you are standing in the middle of it. When something happens that makes you feel like the sky is collapsing, when your chest feels heavy, your thoughts are tangled, and everything inside you says, there is no way out, remember this clearly. That is how it feels, not what is true. Feelings can feel very real. But feelings are not always an accurate reflection of reality. Life has never placed a burden on you that is beyond your capacity to carry. There are moments when you believe you can't handle it, simply because you have never carried weight like this before. It's like a strict teacher. They would never give a student a problem with absolutely no solution. The problem may be difficult, it may take time. You may fail a few times along the way, but a solution always exists. So why does it still feel so hard? Because the difficulty is not in the situation itself. It is in the panic of the mind when you face it. When the mind panics, everything becomes exaggerated. A small problem can feel like a deep abyss. A fear that hasn't even happened yet can keep you awake night after night. There is a familiar instinct in all of us. When something goes wrong, we believe we must do something immediately. Fix it, handle it, act fast, so we rush. We overthink. We worry endlessly. We search for solutions while our nervous system is already overwhelmed. And strangely enough, the more we rush, the more tangled everything becomes. The more we force action while panicking, the more likely we are to move in the wrong direction. There is an old saying, stillness gives birth to wisdom. Another one says, when things are allowed to slow down, they become complete. These sayings are not telling you to escape or avoid responsibility. They are reminding you of something simple. Immediate action is not always the wisest response. Sometimes, not reacting is the most intelligent thing you can do. So what should you do instead? First, stop, don't analyze. Don't judge, don't try to fix anything yet. Just stop. Take a deep breath, then another, then a third. 3 slow breaths may seem insignificant, but they are often enough to interrupt the emotional spiral pulling you under. Then allow yourself to become still, intentionally still. Still enough to feel your heartbeat slow down. Still enough for your breathing to soften. Still enough for the tightness in your chest to begin loosening little by little. Don't rush to think, just be present. When the mind settles, clarity begins to return. You start to see that the situation is no longer as hopeless as it first appeared. The problem may still exist, but it no longer feels enormous. More importantly, you are no longer being dragged by fear. You begin to distinguish what actually needs to be addressed from what was only imagined by an anxious mind. Sometimes, when the knot inside you loosens, the situation outside begins to soften as well. Sometimes the problem fades on its own. Sometimes it resolves itself in ways you could not have planned. Because situations themselves rarely break a person. What truly breaks people is unchecked emotional overwhelm. Every hardship you encounter may appear on the surface to be there to make life harder for you. But at a deeper level, it is shaping you, like a blade. Without the friction of the sharpening stone, it can never become sharp. Human beings are no different. Without pressure, without resistance, there is no strength of character. So when something happens, what you need to address first is not the situation itself, but the state of your inner world. When the mind is chaotic, the world appears chaotic. When the mind becomes calm, the world becomes clearer. Once you truly understand this, you stop resenting hardship. You stop fearing adversity. You begin to see every challenge as a necessary lesson, as a form of inner training. as an opportunity to develop strength, steadiness, and wisdom. And remember this: stillness does not mean doing nothing. Stillness is the act of gathering strength. Slowing down does not mean giving up. It means waiting for the right moment. When your inner world becomes steady, even if the storm remains, you are no longer shaken by it. And when you are no longer shaken, the world around you loses its power to knock you down.